guys, and welcome to Milgemilge channel.
Happy Easter everyone! For those who celebrate this day, I hope you have a wonderful time with your family and loved ones. For me, Easter is a nostalgic childhood celebration where my sister and I would paint eggs while my mom and grandma prepares the meal for the celebration. Even though I now live far from home, I still try to keep that tradition going. I have created a short cinematic Easter video at the very end, so stay comfortable and let's celebrate Easter together.
Lately I've been exploring the base game and it's been really interesting to challenge myself by adding only one expansion pack. I've really started to like this idea as it makes the building process way more simple. By the way, my upcoming build is going to feature the Cats and Dogs expansion pack, which is one of my favorite with its gorgeous world that I often use and of course pets. I can't imagine playing the game without them. Let me know in the comments below which pack is your favorite and I might give it a try and create something with that specific pack. For this build, I have used only the Growing Together pack. Although the gallery says I used the City Living brick wall, I couldn't find where it is. So when you download this build, don't pay attention to the City Living icon. It won't affect this house in any way. Compared to my previous Growing Together build, this house is much smaller and has very little yard space. I placed it in the 30 by 30 San Sequoia world in a beautiful suburban area. I wanted to blend this build with the neighborhood and the world by adding a matching fence and some flowers. I also wanted to include treehouse, but as I mentioned before, this yard is way too small for that. Hopefully I get to use it in my future builds. I don't know about you guys, but for me this house gives such a cozy and homey feel. The exterior was inspired by a popular Pinterest picture. About a year ago, I wanted to recreate this beautiful cottage, but it didn't look right, so I just left the house in my save file. Finally, a few weeks ago, I decided to give it another chance, and it was such a great decision. I almost never delete any of my builds, even when they look ugly as hell. I just leave them in my save file and come back with some new inspirations and ideas to fix them. When it comes to the interior, I absolutely love the blue base game tiles in the kitchen and bathrooms. They give off a fancy old vibe, like something you would see in old manors. My favorite place in the entire house is the kitchen with the dining area. It's such a beautiful and bright space. I really like the modern looking windows from the Growing Together pack. This build has 3 bedrooms, the parents', child's, grandma's bedroom, as well as one nursery that you can easily convert into the toddler's bedroom or any other type of bedrooms, depends on your preference. The grandma's room is more like a guest room. I imagine that she's visiting very often and sometimes stays for weeks. I also made a separate study room in case one of the parents likes to work from home. I imagine this family as a typical middle-class household. The mother is a restaurant chef while the father is a musician and piano teacher. They have a child and an infant. The father teaches the daughter to play the piano and mother enjoys preparing a variety of meals for the family. I tested the gameplay to ensure functionality and for the most part everything is easy to use. However, there may be few non-functional items such as dollhouse on the dresser, but overall everything seems to be playable. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You can find this build on my gallery under Milgemilge or tray file on my Patron account. Like and subscribe, it will help to boost the algorithms and more people could see my builds. As always, let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. I also want to thank my dear patrons and everyone who's watching. Enjoy the rest of the video.
my father's voice. He would tell me to move on. He would say I'll be just fine. Yeah, he would tell me we have time, time to laugh and time to heal. Our favorite song is on repeat, drinking wine until the dawn, knowing soon we'll be back home. Ooh, I'm thinking about you. Ooh, I'm wishing that you knew. That I'm thinking about you. I see that smile on your face. You told me about the hidden place, something in